my defense. I still believe this is the end, but then again I could pretend, I still pretend. No matter what you say, I don't even the reason. So much will fade away. Losing faith comes from believing. So much of nothing to say. I just can't explain this feeling. Won't we just surrender? I'm not the kind you fuck with. I'm just the kind you fuck. I believe in every single lie, I won't deny. I'll compromise, your words are right, no matter what you say. I don't need the reason, so much will fade away. I just can't explain this feeling, so much of nothing to say. Losing shadow came alive, stared down my face all night. I took no notice at all.
Thank you very much. We are Himalayas from Cardiff, Wales. This next song is a track off our new album called Bad Star, and the song is called Nothing Higher. what a pleasure it is to be here. As I said earlier on, we released a new album not long ago, to be honest, so that's out for all of you to listen to. This one's called What If, and it's from the album. Thank you. Thank you very much. This isn't a comedy show. You keep laughing at everything I say, even if it's not funny. This is another song from that new album. It's called Afterlife.
future's closed. Hang your head and play your horse. Don't look forward, cause the future's closed. Hang your head and play your horse. Don't look forward, cause the future's closed. We're waiting for a brand new sorrow. Heartbroken and waiting for a light. We stand in the dark and horror, afraid and hoping for the afterlife. We wait for a brand new sorrow. Heartbroken and waiting for the light. We stand in the dark and horror, afraid and hoping for the afterlife.
Thank you. So unfortunately, this is the last song we'll be playing. It's the last song on our new record, and it's called A Brand New God. And this is the first time we'll be playing it for anyone else, other than us.
Step back, take the view inside. Drawn into a place where you can see where you are. Watching as all that you knew is gone.
much. We've been Himalayas.
Efendim Akustikhane'ye hoş geldiniz. Bugün konuğumuz Himalayas. Çok heyecan verici bir performans dinledik onlardan. Gerçekten çok yüksek, çok enerjik, insana olduğu yerde zıplamaya teşvik eden son derece heyecan verici bir performanstı. Bu dostlarımız Galler'den geliyorlar bizim dilimizde. Biraz onlarla sohbet edeceğiz. Önümüzdeki zamandaki planlarını soracağız. Hadi bakalım. Guys, welcome.
Hey, thank you very much.
Let's talk about Himalayas. We are so excited, me and my team. And thank you for coming and playing in Akustikhane. How can you describe your music to Turkish audience?
Firstly, thank you very much for having us. Really appreciate it. Love playing as well. I guess for us, we're like a rock band, you know, like bands like Queens of the Stone Age, Royal Blood, even bands like Muse and things like that are huge influences for us. So if you like any of those bands or even traditional rock bands like AC/DC and things like that, hopefully you'll like our music.
Yeah. You are childhood friends, right?
Yeah, so unfortunately for me, I've known Mike since high school and we've known James since high school as well.
Yeah.
I say unfortunately for me, but I also say unfortunately for both of us having to know James as well. So, you know, yeah.
I'd say we were more friends in childhood.
Yeah.
Now we're just colleagues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bordering on enemy.
Yeah. There's a bit of that going on as well. But yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a long time.
You're when you're touring, are you fighting with each other?
No, I don't think any of us have the energy to fight. But I think, I don't know, you know, if you have like a husband or a wife,
Yeah.
like, and how, you know, if you get to that point of like
Yeah.
years and years and years where you get to the point of like,
Okay.
there's no energy to fight. There's
Yeah.
no energy to do that. And you just kind of just look at each other with massive resentment. That's how we look at each other now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wish 30 more years to you, or 40 more years. 30 for me because of my age. 30, it's okay. Maybe for you it's 40. So, what are your plans for this year and the next one?
Yeah, so this year we've got some UK festivals, and then we've got some shows still to be announced, which obviously we can't wait to do. And then we're planning to come to Europe and further afield this year, and then also do some more shows early next year as well. So hopefully Turkey will be one.
We
of
hope
them.
so.
Fingers crossed.
Is it? Did you plan the countries in Europe you're gonna play?
So we have a few. We still have a few to plot. So
Yeah.
we're open to playing
Are you
everywhere.
coming to Greece?
We haven't yet. We haven't
Yeah.
got a show yet.
If you are coming to Greece, then you can pass. Yeah. So no, I'm just joking.
Even
Yeah.
if we don't,
If you come to Turkey, you can
Yeah.
pass to Greece too.
exactly. I think that's
Yeah.
a good way.
Yeah. I think the route in Europe is so nice in summertime. If you come to our sites like Greece and Turkey, between us, the Aegean part, it's amazing. It's an amazing place to be. And also, there are lots of people who are in need of good shows because in summer cities of our country, you can find only Turkish 19s pop.
Okay, wow.
Only.
Only-
Yeah, and also there is like 6 or 7 bars standing side by side, and they are all playing the same music with some other bands, but they are playing the same songs in different order. Yeah, it's amazing.
You could go from one bar to another and hear the same song.
Yeah. It's very easy to do. How about Wales? How's the music scene in Wales?
Yeah, some like great artists have come out of Wales, and not just sort of recently, but historically as well. But yeah, it always seems to be the sort of place, particularly like Cardiff and South Wales, the surrounding areas where we're from. There's always something new happening, and some new sort of artists that you just kind of stumble across.
Yeah.
It's quite a vibrant local scene as well. You know, there's a lot of people who go out and see the smaller venues. unfortunately, we've had a few close in the last few years, like places that were, you know, the sort of places that we would play in, you know, a few years ago as we were starting out. So we have lost a bit of that, unfortunately. But I think the community itself and the scene is still going very strong, and there's always been loads of great talent coming out of that sort of area, you know.
That's very nice. Talking to you, talking people from Wales, what artists do you recommend us to listen to these days?
Yeah.
These days. It's very important for me to have recommendations because these times it's very hard to listen to new music, especially when you have below 1,000 monthly listeners. You can't be found. So I think it's very sad thing to have.
It's difficult. I think for us anyway, there's an artist called Boyazuga, or a band called Boyazuga, who are really great. Death Cult Electric, the lead singer we've worked with before. There's a band called Red Telephone, who we've known for a long while, who are great. It's kind of like a Bowie, Gary Newman style in elements. So they're great. There are quite a lot, and I know I'm forgetting quite a few. Revenant, a good friend of ours, is in that band. Voya as well, are great. That's spelled with an A. Half Happy. There are quite a few. But yeah, there are so many, and loads of great people as well.
Thank you for mentioning every name. If you remember any name after the show, send us them.
Definitely.
Then we'll put all of them into our Instagram account for people in a playlist.
That's perfect. And then, and then we can charge each band we mention.
Yeah.
Great.
Sure. Sure. So, while you were touring, what's the best place you've played on?
I'm gonna say a band favorite has been Berlin to play, and we've played there twice, and only quite recently in the last year or two. And we've stayed at this hotel a couple of times where they've got The Big Lebowski on repeat on TV, so that goes a long way to to add to the charm. But it's just such a sort of cool, unique city. It's one of those though where we just want to visit as many places as possible, you know. I think the experiences we've had touring and going to a lot of places that we would never have visited before or just haven't had the chance to, that's a big part of the beauty of touring is, you know, you'll just end up in completely different places night after night. And there's always something new to offer, whether that's the food or the culture or, you know, bump into some, you know, music you've never come across before. So the joy of touring, I think a lot of it just comes from the variety and going to lots of different places. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've got a couple of places as well that you...
So I do love Berlin because the first time I went, I had to fly home after the show, like early hours of the morning. So I was sad that I didn't, they went out and I got like a voice recording, like a voicemail from James very early hours of the morning, but I was in the airport, like, so I was really sober, like, you know, like, and I've got a message from them, and for them it's like 4 a.m. and they're worse for wear is the way I describe. They were, I couldn't really get much out of the message, but you know, but then we went back again, and we went to there's a karaoke bar right next to that hotel. I don't remember much of Berlin either time. The next day I remember more because me and James went on a walk, and I saw some of the Berlin Wall and a few other things, tourist things. But yeah, both times I haven't really seen a huge amount of Berlin until that one day. So, however, Milan is a favorite of mine because we played it a couple of times. But when we played, the promote was just amazing. Like some of the nicest people we've ever met. Like, picked us up from the airport, took us out, like, just were amazing, just like super nice people. And then Madrid's always a favorite of mine. We've done Mad Cool a couple of times, festival, and it's just amazing. I love playing to new people, and I love meeting new people. That's like a huge benefit of doing this, because you know, you without the city you're playing in, and without the new people, you could be playing the same show every night, but in the same room. But you know, it only feels different because of the
Yeah.
people who come.
Yeah. Every time it's different. Live music is the
100%.
something. It's like a religion because it's always evolves. Yeah. Do you want to talk about your last album? It
Yeah,
came out very recently.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, April 25th
Yeah.
it came out, right? Yeah. So that came out on April 25th. So yeah, we're super proud of the record. It's called Bad Star, and I think this album in particular, our first record, probably we were like more of an indie band, an indie rock band, so like something close to Arctic Monkeys, you know, in elements.
Yeah.
And we had like hints of Queens of Stone Age. But as we've grown older, our music taste has become like heavier, or like, you know, like some of the influences that we've taken are slightly heavy. So Queens of Stone Age, obviously a massive influence for us. And I think this record anyway, from my perspective, and a lot of the reviews we've had for it as well, just state, I guess, that we're more of a rock band now, and more maybe expansive. I think, yeah, expansive.
I'd say so. I think that was another thing that, you know, we sort of toured the first album for a while, and you find new things in the songs, and, you know, just getting to do new things, new ways of doing, sort of, I don't know, it can be anything really, but you'll find a new life in the songs when you're playing them live, and it kind of gives the band a new energy as well. And I think that was something that we wanted to capture on the next album. There's a lot of the things that we learned from making and then playing the first album live. I think this one's probably like a little bit more diverse than From Hell to Here as well, just in terms of the ebb and flow of the tracks, and that was quite a big thing in terms of making it all fit together as an album, and how it sort of, I think we would all agree it's best sort of experience start to finish, and the songs kind of complement each other in that way. So yeah, I think we just sort of learned a lot over the last couple of years, and wanted to pull that together. And in terms of actually making it, it didn't really take that long, did it? It was probably about 6 months or so from the first demos being
You were ready then.
to it being recorded and ready to be mixed. So yeah, it felt like a very organic and quite fulfilling process, I thought, altogether.
The vinyl as well, which is available on our merch site or our website, makes a really good frisbee. So
No, don't say that.
if anyone wants to buy it for that reason, if you don't like our music, then just buy it for a frisbee. The dog will love it.
Still, I collect vinyls.
Yeah, no, I do as well.
Also, every Sunday I listen to vinyls.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah. You know what I love most about vinyls? You can't fast forward the song,
No.
and you can get to the next track.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
You have to
it's the way of respecting music.
I completely agree. And you know, there's a gramophone there,
Yeah,
and I now really want a gramophone. Like I'm now thinking maybe I should buy one.
yeah,
But yeah, no, I completely agree with you on the vinyl
Yeah.
thing. We when we were younger, we used to go like record store day in the UK. It was like a huge thing. So part of the reason we became friends was our music, love of the same sort of music. There wasn't many people in our school who had the same sort of taste as us. And so yeah, we just bonded over that, and vinyl again. We went to early hours in the morning, and we walked to get limited edition vinyl that was only coming out on that day. So there are a few things that we got like an Arctic Monkeys single, like Are You Mine,
Yeah,
from AM, and it was like there's only like
2012 it came out.
Yeah, there's only
like 2,500
copies in the world. So yeah, so we were like two of the people who got that record. So not only is it like cool, but it holds a memory as well, which I think is always nice.
yeah. For me, I'm a quite big fan of Johnny Cash,
Nice.
and I collected everything of him, every vinyl, every release, and it was a journey, because you couldn't find everything in Istanbul, and that's why when I travel, I always go to vinyl places and pick things for me. The main reason people can't find new songs, or they find new songs but don't know the name, is I think Spotify doesn't give much credit to curators, playlist makers.
Okay.
If they give the credit, then people start to evolve like by playlist making, and they will be much more happier to share new music. And you know, I'm 38, and most of the time I listen to old songs, the songs I know,
Yeah.
because it's always takes effort to listen to new music.
Yeah.
But if you are convinced that something that you are going to listen for the first time is good, then you're gonna listen to it.
Definitely.
It's not that much
Yeah.
effort.
I think for us anyway, or definitely for me, I find there's a struggle now finding new music without, like, it doesn't come to you. Like, you have to put in effort
Yeah.
to go and find something, especially something you like. For me, I was a huge fan of radio, so I loved Radio 1 like a while ago, like when Zane Lowe was on there and Annie Mac and people like that, because maybe I could find something I liked, you know, like on the odd show or whatever. And I think there are still elements of that, but not so much. And it seems to be like TikTok and things like that
Yeah.
seem to be a way. And I'm not for this whole dancing thing, and we're never going to dance. There's no way. There's like no way I'm going to do a dance for
No,
social
no.
media.
I didn't recall the ancient name of TikTok, but it was Musically, or I think it's merged with Musically,
Or
or
is it-
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. That's why people are still dancing in TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
it was for 12, between 12 and 14-year-old girls who dance to music. Yeah, still, there's something very odd for me when you make Reels content or TikTok content. You have to do something from the other world, not like making music, because musician makes music. A director maybe can direct a good video
Yeah.
for the musician, but you can't shoot a video with yourself for the music like a very good, very unique music. So everything became shorter, everything became like each other, and this can go in TikTok. People produces like that these times. I don't like that.
No, I don't.
Also, I don't like seeing musicians flipping or putting themselves on fire. I don't like to see that, because it's not like promoting music. It's like promoting content with music.
Yeah, I think that's what we always think is like music should be first. You know, we're,
Yeah.
we're like obviously like a fairly new band, like in terms of like the years. You know, like we're not throwing stones, but you know what I mean. Like but we buy into that older generation thing of like we want to hear a real guitar amp.
Yeah,
We want to feel when you come to a show, you want to feel it.
yeah,
We want to hear like mistakes, because you're bound to. You like that's what live music is about. Like us making a tiny mistake, and again that makes each show different. Or
Yeah.
you know, like little things where
I always say that.
yeah, or like where we miss something and then we end up like playing something extra, and we figure that out because there's like a live element, and we can enjoy that. We don't feel like so like robotic, I guess. And I think I think feeling that and also feeling like music being exciting is a huge thing, as opposed to I'm gonna go and see somebody like you say flip or whatever, and they're gonna play music as well.
Yeah,
You know, like it should be about music. You're a musician.
Yeah.
You know, that should be a huge thing.
that's why I think live sessions is very important, because when you hear a song, then you hear it live. If it makes sense, it makes sense. It's good. Otherwise, it won't sell any ticket.
Definitely. I think that's the thing. Like, we love doing this sort of thing because it's what we do, you know. And I think a lot of people don't realize as well the amount of kind of like just the way that music sort of takes a backseat in a lot of you know, kind of social media and things like that at the moment, where it really just doesn't seem to be the priority in the sense that it was maybe even 10, 20 years ago. And as you say, when it comes to something like listening to vinyl, it's like, I'm going to sit down for the next 40 minutes and this is what I'm doing. I'm listening to this.
Yeah.
And there's so much more value in that than there is
paying attention is the most important thing.
Absolutely.
You are respecting the producer or the player there.
Yeah, instead of a 20-second video of some nonsense happening and then your song's in the background for a bit, it just completely takes away the point of what you're doing in the first place, to be honest.
We say all of this,
Yeah.
but in a week's time, I'm going to get Mike to do loads of dancing, and I'm just going to stand there and make loads of money from Mike dancing. That's how it's going to be.
we're gonna see what will happen. It's very nice having you here in Akustikhane. I hope we're gonna see you soon in Istanbul and attend your concert in Istanbul. And I wish you best of luck.
Thank you so much. Görüşürüz.
Efendim kendinize iyi bakın.